In Knoxville.
Yes.
So 1993, I was involved in setting up Smoky Mountain Brewery on Gay Street. As a consultant, I worked for the equipment manufacturer that supplied that particular brewery. It's the first one to my knowledge. If you look at some of the other markets, they've got pretty high density of breweries. A lot of them are real small brew pubs, which is great because people like a diversity. It's like the restaurant business. Everybody's making a little different product. And as far as the scene, there's a lot of energy and a lot of passion, which I appreciate. I am a little bit concerned that there are some people getting into it that aren't fully preparing themselves to do it properly, and I'm kind of guarding that jealously because I want all of the breweries in Knoxville to be good or great because it's my town, and I want to become known as a brewing town. It becomes a tourist draw in a way. The Knoxville Area Brewers Association are partnering with Visit Knoxville, and they're being very crucial in the revitalization of some of these blighted areas that are filled with these commercial properties that are abandoned, and they're occupying them and bringing interest and bringing the community out into these areas that were previously kind of neglected and run down. If you look at, like for instance, Asheville, North Carolina, very progressive, and realize that this is something that employed people in North Carolina. It employed local people. It paid taxes in the local economy, and it was popular. The consumer is driving the boat, and they are demanding it. They're looking for it. They're expecting it. So I had people 10, 15 years ago that were driving to Asheville to go get good beers and bringing them back. Well, that doesn't make a lot of sense for our local economy. So yeah, we are playing catch up, but we're doing a good job, and I kind of got my eye on it. With the South College program, I'm keeping a finger on helping to make sure that the brewers that go into these new breweries have some training under their belt, which is very advantageous. So, we've got a lot of diversification here between Oak Ridge and University of Tennessee. There are a lot of people that aren't from here, so it creates kind of a metropolitan, in a smallish town, a metropolitan feel. If you look at the cuisine here, it's amazing. There's more restaurants and more diversity of restaurants per capita than anywhere on the continent almost. I don't know, I think we're way up there. So same thing with beer. I liken it to what happened with wine back in the 50s and 60s. People drank table wine. Well, when they were exposed to varietal wine, all of a sudden they didn't go back. And same thing with cuisine. Back in the 50s and 40s it was casserole and bologna sandwiches, and now people got exposed to Chinese food and Mexican food, and once you give them a variety and flavors, yeah, they don't go back. So same thing's happening with us here, and obviously it's been going on for a better part of 3 decades, but the Southeast is now kind of treating itself to the table.